Am I the asshole? For using a fake test to expose my colorblind brother in front of friends and family? So, I F17 have a brother M15 who claims he's colorblind. When he was younger, all his paintings and drawings seemed normal. The whole colorblind claim started after he turned 10, all because of a light pink t-shirt he perceived as white. My parents joked about him being colorblind since my uncle my dad's brother is. He continued this claim, constantly mentioning it to others, which has always annoyed me because I'm sure he's lying. I've told my parents, but they brush me off, saying I'm just jealous of the attention he gets. Last week was my birthday. I had a gathering at home with about 25-30 people on the weekend. The topic of his supposed color blindness came up again, with everyone asking him to identify colors. I, feeling frustrated, asked him to take an Ishihara test on the TV. He agreed after some hesitation. I went up to my room to grab my computer to plug to the TV. But instead of a genuine test, I used a fake Ishihara test, one that anyone could pass. He pretended not to see some numbers, and once the test concluded, I revealed to everyone that it was a fake test, aiming to show he was lying. The mood turned sour. My brother and parents were furious. My family tried to brush it off, making jokes, and my friends found it amusing. Post-party, my parents were livid. They labeled me as an attention seeker and a jealous asshole and grounded me for embarrassing my brother. I feel like had he been honest, he wouldn't have been humiliated. So, am I the asshole? Not the asshole. Being colorblind myself, it's annoying for someone to fake it. It's a disability. It screws with reading resistors, so no elec. Heng and other qualifications, flying, no naval aviation. Creates challenges on coordinating clothing. Roommates got used to the questions, it flummoxed their girlfriends. So annoying to explain. Don't need the fakers. Buy him hot pink pants and a pink t-shirt and ask him to wear it and go to school. Tell him it's blue and black or something. When he refuses to wear it, ask him why the colors are nice. Not the asshole. Your brother's long con got exposed and your parents appeared stupid in front of the family for going along falling for his lies, which is why they are angry. It's not your fault if they didn't stop his BS when you were telling them about it. Not the asshole. Do your parents usually favor your brother? You're the attention seeker? I know a few colorblind people. I can't remember it ever being the topic of conversation unless it was totally relevant to something we were doing that was impacted by their condition. Also, the people I know have learned to identify most colors by the shades they see, even if it's not what we see. Not the asshole. Your parents are just wrong. Not the asshole. Lol, I wish I was there to see it. But why didn't your parents took him to ophthalmologist when he claimed he was colorblind? Not the asshole. Your brother was lying about having a disability. Not the asshole. Liars deserve to be called out and you didn't embarrass him, he did that to himself. Not the asshole. For people who are hand-waving this, he's been doing it for 5 years. He's old enough to know better and to know that lying is wrong. Your parents not looking into it and seemingly being dismissive is troubling. Not the asshole. Sounds like he wore a pink shirt and regretted it or felt embarrassed so claimed his was colorblind. Then it all got out of control. He is playing the long con for sure. Doesn't seem worth the effort. Not the asshole. Colorblindness is X-related, so it doesn't matter that your dad's bro is colorblind. It's kinda ridiculous for this lie to last for so long. I get why you'd grow tired of it. Not the asshole. Faking a disability, seeking attention for years, normal behavior. Exposing your brother for lying, constantly attention seeking, get grounded. I'm sorry, but your parents' logic is fucking dead. To me it seems that your parents have a favorite, and it's not you. Not the asshole. Your brother is the attention seeker, your parents are enabling his ridiculous behavior. Not the asshole. I did read most of the comments, so I kinda copied past my answer to one. The real are the parents who rolled with it without actually parenting, taking care of your child in a medical way by bringing your child to a doctor to assess its vision. Being colorblind is not a joke, as it can bring real trouble. It should have been assessed and certified by a doctor way sooner. So not the asshole, as it was not your job to do so. Not the asshole. You need to have a serious conversation with your parents. They are not supporting him, they are enabling him, but what you said in other comments, he constantly lies about other stuff and get away with it because your parents are blind. They are not doing him any favors, they are letting him become a pathological liar. You're the attention seeker when your brother was faking colorblindness for attention. Not the asshole. How do fake colorblind tests work? Info? I don't understand why you used a fake test instead of a real one. If it were a real one, whether he was or wasn't colorblind would have come out. He wouldn't know what to say to be discerned as colorblind or not, the test would just do its job. If he lies about what he's seeing, the test would be inconclusive. Which also just shows he's lying. The fact that you don't care about the truth, but only want to find a way to humiliate him and gain attention yourself, means you're the asshole. Your parents are the real R's here. Why don't they want to find out for sure and get him the support he needs? If he needs it. Not the asshole. He's more than old enough to know that lying about having a disability is shitty, and since your family was enabling him, only something drastic would work. Could you have been nicer? Sure. But he's been actively scamming people for years with no remorse, so he deserves it. Not the asshole. You did him a future favor. The longer he keeps lying about having a medical disability, the more likely he was to eventually have gotten busted for it. Like when it really matters, and wasn't so funny if he were an adult and got busted lying about that, by a colorblind coworker or boss, he could be fired. You did him a future favor, ending that lie he couldn't stop auto-repeating for attention, for him. I'm almost 50 with 4 kids. Your parents should be laughing and thanking you, not grounding you. Show them our messages and happy B-Day. Not the asshole. It's reasonable to expose public lies. For the people who are saying you humiliated him? Good. You did him a favor. A little shame over stuff like lying or bragging about things that don't matter instead of real results makes people better people. Info: why haven't your parents taken him to be tested for colorblindness? There are several types. Yes, generally trying to humiliate your family in a social setting is our behavior. Nata. Sounds like you found the golden child. Oh, how I don't miss being a teenager. You're the arsehole, but I feel like this arsehole moment was totally worth it. ESH. Him lying about it is surely annoying, and your parents accusing you of being jealous is aggravating. But you didn't need to humiliate him in front of all those people. You could have just had him take a fake test in front of only your parents. You also went out of your way to ruin an event that 25-30 people showed up to. I'm guessing your parents spent some money on this event too. I would be pretty pissed if my kid pulled something like this on a big event that took a chunk out of my wallet. Next time, don't publicly humiliate people. It never feels good. I don't see how calling him out in front of other people was necessary. Do this fake test with only your parents present would suffice. Choosing to do this in front of 20 people seems very spiteful. Info: I guess I'm confused about what attention he was getting for being colorblind. There are literally over 300 million people who are colorblind in the world. It's pretty common and isn't a disability. You're the asshole. Did you do it with the intent of embarrassing your brother in front of people? And what kind of person does that? A nice person? You're the asshole. Colorblindness isn't the issue. You intentionally embarrassed and humiliated your brother in front of a large group of people. It was a shitty thing to do. You're the asshole. Petty and bratty. You probably ruined your relationship with your brother forever for pulling this unnecessary, immature stunt when it's likely your behavior he would have stopped as he matured. I hope it was worth it.